Hey, five Borough Wrestling fans. I am longtime independent wrestling fan Robert. Destiny may have been five Borough Wrestling's best show to date. As they made their debut at the American Legion in Brooklyn, New York. I will say, very nice venue. Did have a low ceiling. Hopefully, they'll do another show there in the future, or maybe another promotional. Do another show there in the future. Well, we kicked off the show with a pre-show match, which was actually a return match from Oktoberfest's main show, as Certified Sexy's Nutrius X defeated the hipster heartthrob Casanova Valentine. Up next, FBW General Manager PJ Stackpole and the First Crown Tag Team Champions Mike Verna and Big O Mega Muscle come to the ring and announced they had no opponents tonight. They were interrupted by Eddie Edwards of the Wolves, and he announced that his partner Davey Richards had not made the show. Out came Fighting Spirit Wrestling champion Indestructible Joey Tell, saying that he wanted a piece of Mike Verna and Edwards wanted a piece of Verna, so they ended up announcing there would be a tag match later on in the show. And speaking of tag teams, we kick off the main show's action with the first of two four-way tag matches where the two winning teams would face each other later in the night, as we saw the Young Bucks defeat Juicy Product, Milk Chocolate, and the team of Amazing Red and Brian XL in a four-way elimination matchup. Next, we saw singles action as the Greek god Papa Don defeated Pepper Parks, who was around years ago on the indie scene. In the other four-way tag team matchup, the Beaver Boys defeated the Spirit Squad, Team Tremendous, and Flawless and Lawless, which is Flawless Blake Morris and Rex Lawless. Up next, in a Pure Wrestling Clinic, Drew Gulak defeated Chris Hero in a very good matchup. And then, in a tag team action, Mega Muscle defeated Eddie Edwards and Indestructible Joey Tell in a non-title matchup. At that point, they had gone off to intermission, and they had intermission, and I don't know if they ran too long with intermission or whatnot. The action resumed as we saw women's action as Kimber Lee defeated Annie Social. Up next was Premier Athlete Anthony Nese was set to defend the championship against Talon. Before Nese had not made it to the ring, he was attacked from behind by the Greek god Papa Don, and Talon attempted to take advantage, and at one point Nese accidentally hit referee Corey Price, and Papa Don attempted to interfere again, but it was all for naught, and as Nese put away Talon to retain the heavyweight championship. And after the match, Nese took the microphone and basically told off Papa Don and basically would offer to give him a title shot next month. Then in the finals of the tag team tournament, the Beaver Boys defeated the Young Bucks in a very good matchup. Well, it's personal notes time. It was great seeing Melissa and Nicole, Mike McNicholas, Hyro, Christian and his mom, the Wrestling Snobs, Dana Costa, Ryan Peterson, Troy Thompson, Elena Maximo, John Kurz, Shane, Forge. Did I leave anybody out? Did I leave anybody out that I know? Well, many of FSW wrestlers were in attendance. I did notice there was one guy sitting near me whistling rather loudly. I guess we can talk to some memorable quotes. Andrew Tam. Mike McNicholas referring to Casanova Valentine. Milk and chocolate. Christian's mother referring to Milk Chocolate. Dang it. Anything else other people had to say here? Well, I know this is a factor, but I don't know. I mean, I would like to see another show at American Legion. The only predicament for everyone is that there's only buses stopping in that area. There's no train stations. And I hope everyone who did take a bus to get to a train or took a bus home, hope they didn't have to freeze too long in the cold. Yeah. Great group picture we took with the Young Bucks after the show. And hey, Mike, I think I don't know about you, but I feel like we're rock stars every time we take a group picture. And I wish someday maybe FSW's Burn It Down this Friday, November 21st. Maybe take a group picture in the ring, because it's kind of like we all have to space together every time we take a group picture after each show. Wish we could go in the ring and do it. There'd be more room, of course. Who else did I... Oh, I noticed JL Chico in attendance. Daniel Murphy, and only, I think, one of his sons was there. Oh, excuse me. And... Man, who else do I remember being around? Oh, by the way, I'll say this about American Legion. They sell some beefy hot dogs. I mean, for those wondering, Borough Wrestling, the next show is Friday, December the 5th. Don't know if it's going to be at the American Legion again or it's going to be over at the Ludus. But I guess from what we saw, we already have Tony Nese defending the championship against Papa Don and Mega Muscle making their first defense of the tag team titles against the Beaver Boys. And I don't know if we have any other matches I could pinpoint at this time, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it was a lack of advertising or what the deal is. I mean, I don't know why it wasn't until a week before the show they announced Drew Gulak versus Chris Hero. I think if that match was announced sooner, then there might have been more people. I mean, I know it's tough to draw on a Friday night. Most people have to work. Kids have to go to school. Not trying to be critical here. I just hope things go well next time. And that will do it from here.